Eric Ambler on BBC Radio 4.
My dearest Sue, if you are reading this, it probably means that I am dead. So much has happened since I arrived in Istanbul. Hard to believe it was only a little over 12 hours ago. I've asked Peter Belinsky to send you a telegram saying that everything's all right. But the truth is, it isn't. Far from it. In fact, I'm writing this so that you'll know what happened to me. What really happened.
Winter 1939. Europe is at war. Among the nations, hostilities are declared and alliances are formed. Istanbul, where East meets West. Turkey, for the time being, is neutral, but President İnönü has signed a mutual assistance pact with Britain. Life in ancient Byzantium continues as normal.
No, thank you. Excuse me, please. Mr. Graham! Mr. Graham! Ah, Belinsky! Mr. Graham, welcome back to Istanbul. I am so glad to see you. How was your journey? You look tired. I'm so sorry. Was it terrible?
No, it was fine.
Good. Good. How did you get on with Fethi?
All right, I think. I imagined something much worse from your description of him.
My dear fellow, you underrate your charm. He is known to be difficult, but he is important. Now, everything will go smoothly.
Well, I hope so.
In any case, we will discuss business over a drink.
Well, actually, I think I'd prefer...
Bakar mısın? That we enter in Babylon all alone. I have engaged a room for you. A room with a bath at the other palace as before. For tonight, I have arranged a farewell dinner. The expense is mine.
It's very good of you, Belinsky, but really...
Not a word is my privilege. Afterwards, we will amuse ourselves a little. There is a box that is very popular at the moment, the Jockey Cabaret. You will like it again. It is very nicely arranged, and the people who go there are quite congenial. No riffraff. Taxi! Taxi!
You know, I think that perhaps I ought to get an early night tonight, Belinsky.
Nonsense! We must celebrate.
I've got 4 days on the train ahead of
My
me.
dear fellow, the Orient Express does not leave until 11, and I have reserved a sleeper for you. You can sleep all the way to Paris.
Cheers. I think you would have liked Belinsky. He was one of the thousands of white Russians who'd arrived in Istanbul in 1924. He'd been by turns a card sharp, the co-owner of a brothel, and an army clothing contractor before becoming the Turkish agent for Cater and Bliss Limited.
Now, tell me how it went with Fethi.
Oh, you know, civil servants are the same the world over. Tiresome, punctilious.
But you made a deal?
We have a memorandum of understanding. Cater and Bliss will supply torpedo tubes for 3 Tajos-class destroyers and refit the entire battery for the battlecruiser Yavuz.
Excellent news.
I'm sure the board will show its gratitude to you in the usual way.
I am happy to serve both my country and the board of Cater and Bliss Limited.
Aren't we at war with your country?
To hell with Russia. Turkey is my country now. This is a very nice place, don't you think? Serge, the proprietor, is a friend of mine, so they will not cheat us. Here he is. I will introduce you, sir. Sir.
Belinsky, how are you, my friend?
Very well. May I introduce my esteemed colleague from London, Mr. Alec Graham?
Good evening, Mr. Graham. Welcome to the Jockey.
Thanks.
Josette, танцует сегодня вечером?
Да, как я уже сказал.
Хорошо.
Well, I hope you enjoy your evening, Mr. Graham. If there's anything I can get for you, only to let me know. If you will excuse me.
Of course.
Dikkat et aptal.
Özür dilerim efendim.
Who is Josette?
You will see. Do you want to dance? There are plenty of girls. Say what you like, and I will speak to Spanish.
Really, Belinsky, I don't think I ought to stay for long. I promised my wife I would send her a telegram when I arrived.
There will be plenty of time to send telegrams. Drink some more brandy, and you will feel better. Cheers. To the board of Cater and Bliss Limited.
Indeed. Cater and Bliss.
Messieurs, dames, it is my privilege to introduce to you, direct from Paris, the world-famous dancing duo, Josette and José.
That is Josette.
So I gather.
What do you think?
She's pretty. Tell me, how's the war going? I haven't seen an English newspaper since I left Istanbul.
Oh, let's not discuss the war. The Germans have sunk 2 of your battleships in the last week alone. I become lightheaded when I think of what may happen next. Tell me what you think of Josette. She's quite charming, is she not?
Yes, I suppose so. It's a pity about the moth-eaten Valentino.
Jose? Yes.
Is he her husband?
He's her dancing partner. Would you like to bring her to the table for a drink?
Will she come?
Of course. I will speak to her. Do you still want to send a telegram to your wife?
Not at this instant. Anyway, I expect the telegraph office is closed.
No, it is open all night.
It can wait until morning.
I promised you that this place was amusing, didn't I? Sois sage, c'est un gentleman anglais, elle est très timide.
Oui, bien sûr, je comprends.
This, my dear Josette, is Mr. Graham.
Mr. Graham,
I enjoyed your dancing very much, mademoiselle.
so Berlinski told me. Could be better, but it is very good of you to say that you like it. It is nonsense to say Englishmen are not polite.
Well, yes, I'd have to agree with that. Please, take a seat.
Thank you.
Would you care for a drink, mademoiselle?
No, thank you. The champagne here is filthy. I do not wish to leave Istanbul with a headache. How long do you stay here, Mr. Graham?
I leave tomorrow.
So do I.
Really?
Yes. Jose and I have an engagement in Paris.
What a coincidence.
Isn't it? You see, I'm going to Paris myself tomorrow.
Is that so?
And then home, with any luck.
Yes. Back to your war. I'm so sorry, these filthy Nazis. It's such a pity that there must be wars. Death, always death. It is so bad for business. I'm not interested in death. Berlinski, as I think he is Russian.
I think nothing of death or Russia, but I cannot help thinking what a pity it is that you are both going to Paris but traveling separately. Since you are both friends of mine, I feel sure you will have so much in common. Which train are you taking, Mr. Graham?
The 11 o'clock, as you know.
Ah, another coincidence.
Isn't it?
You are in the first class, I suppose.
Yes.
I travel in second class. It is perhaps just as well. Jose would wish to play cards with you all the way to Paris, and you would lose your money.
Then perhaps the 2 of you could meet when you have arrived there.
Perhaps. I shall stay at the Hôtel des Belges, near Sainte-Trinité.
The Hotel des Belges near Sainte-Trinité. I shall remember.
I hope that you will, monsieur. Who is your friend?
My friend.
Don't turn around. There's a man standing at the bar. He has been staring at you. I know the type. He's planning to rob you. Your clothes are too fine for this place. So is your watch.
Don't look, I will look, then he will know we have seen him. There. I have looked. He's leaving.
Be careful. He will wait for you on the street.
Then we will take a taxi.
Mujer, vente, nos tenemos que ir.
Ah, Jose. May I introduce Mr. Graham? Berlinski, you already know.
How do you do?
We will go. Au revoir, monsieur. Berlinski.
Must you go so soon?
We have to pack.
Mademoiselle.
Goodbye, Mr. Graham.
Yes, goodbye. Pleasure meeting you.
My dear Graham, what is wrong with you? She was yours for the asking. All you had to do...
I am quite sure that I made no impression on her whatsoever. Frankly, I felt embarrassed. I don't understand women of that sort.
A woman of that sort likes a man who is embarrassed by her. She found your diffidence charming.
I doubt that very much. But Belinsky, you seem to forget that I'm a married man.
Ah, the English point of view. Come. I will accompany you to your hotel. The doorman will hail a taxi.
Thanks for dinner. I'll see you in the morning.
I will call for you at 8 a.m. precisely. Please, be ready.
Of course. Good night, Belinsky.
Good night.
I saw a splinter of flame in the darkness.
My name is Piotr Belinsky, and I am the Turkish agent for Keter & Bliss Limited, the armaments manufacturers of London. I spent the evening entertaining my colleague Mr. Graham at the Palace restaurant and later at Le Jockey Cabaret.
Le Jockey Cabaret? The new club in Beyoğlu?
Yes.
I've never been there.
You must. I can introduce you to the Maître d'.
Continue.
We left about midnight and took a cab back to the Outer Palace Hotel, where we said goodnight, and I returned to my apartment. I feel terrible. If only I had gone with him to his room. I feel responsible.
Really, Belinsky, you mustn't blame yourself. It's only a flesh wound.
The doctor has examined you?
Yes, a bullet grazed the top of my hand, that's all. I'll have the dressing changed when I get to Paris.
Tell me what happened after Belinsky left.
Well, I took the stairs to the first floor. I entered my room and reached for the light switch. I felt the most dreadful pain in my right hand and, well, I suppose I sort of threw myself to the ground in a spirit of self-preservation.
3 shots?
Yes.
You didn't see who fired them?
I'm afraid not. It was pitch dark. By the time I'd recovered from the initial shock, he'd gone, whoever he was. The window was open, so I assume that's how he made his escape.
Did you receive any impression at all? His height, his age?
Nothing, I'm sorry. I wish I could help you.
Actually, there is something. The man at Le Jockey.
What?
The man at the bar.
Oh, Belinsky, I really don't think...
What man is this?
A friend of ours observed a man taking a close interest in Mr. Graham. She thought because Mr. Graham's suit is fine and he wears a good watch, this man might be a thief.
Did you see him?
Briefly.
I will show you some photographs. Perhaps you can identify him.
Of course, I will do my best.
Asil,
Buyurun amirim.
adamların İstanbul'daki sabıka dosyalarını getir. Bütün ilçeler için.
Derhal efendim.
Look, is there any reason for me to be here? It's very late. Belinsky saw the man, I didn't.
Someone shot at you, Mr. Graham. I can assure you that even in Turkey, when someone shoots at someone, it is customary for the police to take an interest. Please be patient.
Yes, but I've got a train to catch in less than 4 hours, and I promised my wife I'd send her a telegram.
Is this a famous English Samfra?
One can only stand amazed.
Gel.
Dosyalar efendim.
Sağ olasın Asıl. Mr. Belinsky, if you would please look through these photographs. Let me know if you recognize anyone.
Of course.
Mr. Graham, may I offer you a cup of tea while you're waiting?
Tea?
Yes, why not?
I'm sorry, Colonel, but I really am in a bit of a hurry. Did I mention that my train leaves at 11?
You will not, under any circumstances, be leaving on the 11 o'clock train.
What? Why not? Nothing was stolen.
Stolen? Whoever was in your room was not trying to steal anything, Mr. Graham. Whoever shot at you was trying to kill you.
Oh, come off it. Why on earth would anyone want to kill me?
Perhaps because of the work you do.
My work? I'm an engineer.
So you are, Mr. Graham. A specialist in naval ordnance, I believe.
Well, yes. How do you know that?
Employed by the British armaments manufacturer Keter & Bliss Limited for the past 12 years.
You seem to know rather a lot about me.
You have a wife called Susan, a cottage in Yorkshire, 2 dogs, Yorkshire Terriers, but no children.
Now, hold
you
on a
attended the
moment.
University of Durham. I'm reading from the sheet. Do you see? where you received the first-class degree in engineering science.
Look, if this is a joke, it's in very bad taste.
I'm not here to make jokes, Mr. Graham.
Well, it's highly impertinent, if I may say so. Belinsky, have you had something to do with this?
I swear.
This information came from the British Foreign Office.
What?
Mr. Graham, surely you understand that you are a person of great value, not only to your employers, but also to your country.
That's as may be.
The Memorandum of Understanding, the plans for your work for the Turkish Navy. Have you written any of this down?
How the hell do you know about that?
Have you written any of it down?
No, I was instructed not to.
It is in your head.
Yes.
Do you begin to comprehend why the enemies of our two countries might wish to kill you?
If I were to be killed, another man would be sent in my place.
There is no time for you to be killed, Mr. Graham. When the snow melts and the rain stops falling, Turkish naval strength shall be exactly what it is today. Those are the exact words of a cable intercepted by our intelligence agency. That is what our enemies want, and they will do anything to achieve it. That is why it is my duty to ensure that you return to England as soon as possible with as few bullet wounds as possible. Do you understand, Mr. Graham? You have become a military objective.
I would like to speak to the British consul.
This is the man.
The man at the lodge, okay?
Yes,
Show me.
this man here, I'm certain of it.
Good. Well, there is our confirmation. His name is Petre Banat. He is Romanian, a professional gunman.
Let me see. This was the man at the jockey.
Yes.
So that's the fellow, is it? I know him. He was on the train from Gallipoli, I'm sure of it, in the dining car. He caught my eye.
Ah, that is interesting.
In what way?
You may as well know that we foiled an attempt on your life in Gallipoli.
What?
Two men, both former members of the Romanian Iron Guard, were sent to kill you. One we arrested, the other got away. The one that got away must have been this man, Banat. Evidently he followed you onto the train. But he would not have tried to murder you in front of so many witnesses. He's a paid killer, not a fanatic. We know little about him. In 1933 he was charged with the assassination of a police official in Bukova. He walked into the official's house one Sunday afternoon, shot the man dead in front of his wife and child, then calmly walked out again. He's a methodical type of killer, utterly cold-blooded. His trial was a farce. The Iron Guard threatened to shoot the judge if Banat was convicted. He was acquitted. His accomplice, the man we arrested, was persuaded to reveal that they had been hired by a German agent named Müller, who is based in Sofia. Müller is an old acquaintance of ours.
Well, if you knew, why didn't you tell me about it before I boarded the train?
We didn't want to upset you.
Upset me? I could have been killed.
But you weren't, were you? So far, so good. However, our friend in Sofia, Herr Müller, is clearly determined to complete his mission. He has tried twice to kill you, and I have no doubt that he will try a third time if we give him a chance.
Well, can't you arrest this Romanian? What do you call him?
Banat? We could. But first we have to find him. In the meantime, we must send you on your way back to London by a safe route. They'll be expecting you to take the train, so we have booked you a berth on a cargo ship traveling to Genoa.
My dear Mr. Graham, I am so sorry for the inconvenience.
Oh, it's not your fault, Belinsky. These things are sent to try us.
You are most understanding.
Look, I wonder if you'd mind doing me a favour.
Of course, anything.
Would you send a telegram to my wife? Tell her I'm on my way home and that all's well. Don't mention any of this sudden change of plan. I wouldn't want her to be unduly worried.
Consider it done. By the way, my dear fellow, do you have a gun in your luggage?
A gun? No, of course not.
Then you had better take this one. It is fully loaded. Do you know how to shoot?
I don't need a gun, Belinsky.
Just in case.
Didn't Colonel Harkey say I've got nothing to worry about?
Of course, but take the gun anyway. Please. To make me feel better.
Well, all right. If it'd make you feel better, Belinsky.
Thank you, it would. Now look, it's easy, eh? Your list is set to catch here, see? Then point it, pull trigger, and hope for the best.
All right. Thanks, Belinsky.
Good luck, my friend.
Hadi, bütün katları aşağıdan yukarı doğru bütün kameraları arayın. Didik edin. Hadi.
Bakalım. Emredersiniz efendim. Haydi in çocuklar. Sağ ol, sen sol. Hadi yürü.
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm glad to see that you're preparing yourself for every eventuality, Mr. Graham, but you should have no need of that pistol. We are here to search the vessel prior to your departure.
You see, Belinsky, I don't need the gun. Take it.
Rest assured, I've examined the credentials of all your fellow passengers. None of them made their reservation less than 3 days ago. Therefore, none of them could have known that you would be aboard this ship. You will be safe.
Thank you, Colonel Harkey. I appreciate the trouble you've gone to.
Not at all. I wish you an uneventful journey.
Well, let's hope so, eh? Goodbye, Colonel.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Belinsky.
Goodbye.
Remember that telegram? And so I find myself aboard the Sestri Levante, a tramp steamer bound for Genoa in Italy, instead of in a sleeping compartment on the Orient Express. It's hardly luxury travel, but it'll have to do. The voyage is 3 days, and from Genoa I'll catch a train to Paris, and then with any luck hop across the Channel to England. I know it will give you no pleasure to find out that you were right after all, Sue. Ridiculous as it sounds, there are people out here who are actually trying to kill me, and I now have a bullet wound to prove it. I can't quite make sense of it, if I'm honest, and I'm no longer sure exactly who I should trust. For example, just now, I was rather taken aback when I stepped out on deck to watch the ship leave the port.
Madre Dio, the Englishman. What are you doing here?
Josette? It is, isn't it? Good Lord! I could ask you the same question.
But what happened to your first-class compartment on the Orient Express?
Yeah, you might well ask. Our mutual friend Belinsky thought a little sea air would do me good. What happened to your second-class compartment?
Jose changed his mind. This way is cheaper.
But how on earth did you get a cabin at such short notice?
Oh, Berlinski arranged it. Berlinski arranges everything.
Yes, so it would seem. Well, in any case, I am delighted to see you again so soon, mademoiselle.
And I you. What happened to your hand?
What? Oh, nothing. Just a silly accident with a razor.
Tell me truthfully.
Truthfully?
Why are you on this boat?
I assure you, it's as I said, Belinsky...
You need not tell me if you do not wish. I am not so inquisitive.
Very well. If you want the truth, I changed my plans to avoid someone who is trying to shoot me.
And now you are making fun of me.
No, not at all.
You should not make such stupid jokes. It is bad luck.
I'm not joking. My hand was actually grazed by a bullet. Look, I can show you.
If you wish me to like you, you must not say such things.
Very well.
You should be more careful with your razor. It is dangerous. Jose has many terrible stories about razors.
I'm sure he does. He's travelling with you, then?
Naturally, he's my husband.
Ah, Belinsky didn't mention that. I mean, that you were married.
Berlinski is discreet. It's getting cold out here. Shall we go to the bar?
Of course.
I am so glad we are traveling together after all. I was afraid I was going to be bored. Now I shall enjoy myself. Chin chin.
Cheers. Won't your husband mind that I'm having a drink with you?
No, you see, Mr. Graham, Jose is my husband, in name only. We met in Madrid. He was in need of a dancing partner. I was in need of a passport. Berlinski knows this.
I see. And you're going now to dance in Paris?
If we get an engagement.
Don't you have one?
I thought so, but it seems nothing is certain in wartime.
And what will you do if you don't get one?
Perhaps I shall starve. I've done it before. It is good for the figure, don't you think?
What were you doing in Madrid? Belinsky told me you were Hungarian.
I was born in Serbia, but I say I'm Hungarian because it sounds better.
I see.
I was in Madrid with my mother and her husband. They were dancers, too. My stepfather stole some money from the troop and they put him in prison. And I never saw him again. A very rich man took care of us for a while. And we had a very nice apartment in the Plaza de Cueca. But then my mother died, and I had to leave. I went to stay with a friend, and that's where I met Jose. He was my friend's dancing partner, but he didn't like her. He preferred me. At the time I was engaged to an American, but there was some trouble about his divorce. He always said he would fix it, but in the end, It was impulsive. I was very sorry because he was quite rich. He sold automobiles.
And that was before you married Jose?
Of course. Do you have a very nice house in England?
My wife likes it.
Ooh la la. And do you like your wife?
Very much.
I do not think I would like to go to England. So much rain and fog. I like Paris. Attention.
Sorry, monsieur. Hello. I hear English spoken, so I am interested at once. Hello, excuse me. You are English, sir?
Yes, I am.
I am Turkish, Kuvvetli. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, madam. You go to London?
Yes.
I go to sell tobacco. My name is Kuvvetli.
Mr. Kuvvetli, my name is Graham. This is Senora...
Galindo.
How nice. Senora Galindo, Mr. Graham. May I offer you a cigarette from my company, Pazar & Co. of Istanbul? Very nice tobacco. Turkish. Senora, do you smoke?
Only American tobacco.
Very good, yes. But American ships do not come to England anymore. It is the war. Now England buys tobacco from Turkey. It is good business for Pazar & Co.
I would be delighted to try one, if I may.
Yes, please. Allow me.
Thanks. Very nice.
You are welcome.
Will you have a drink, Mr. Kuvvetli?
Pitié.
No, thank you. I fear I have interrupted your conversation.
Not at all.
Yes. I will leave you in peace. I must unpack my valise and arrange my cabin before dinner.
Then later, perhaps.
Yes, please. I would be honored. Good afternoon, senora.
Was it absolutely necessary to be so rude? Why drive the man away?
He is a Turk. I do not like them. They are dishonest. You see, I insult him and he only smiles.
Yes, he behaved very well.
I do not understand it. In the last war you fought with France against the Turks. They are animals. They kill children with their bayonets. There were massacres in Armenia and Syria and Smyrna. But now, all is forgotten. Now they are your friends and you buy tobacco from them. It is the English hypocrisy. I am a Serb. I have a longer memory.
Does your memory go back to 1912? I was thinking of the Serbian massacres in Turkish villages.
That is a lie.
I don't think it is. Unfortunately, most armies commit what are called atrocities at some time or other.
Yes, the English army too.
Certainly. Every country has its criminals. But I'm afraid the rest of their fellow countrymen continue to be ordinary human beings. Personally, I like the Turks. Anyway, I'd better go and get ready for dinner myself. Perhaps I shall see you later in the saloon. Signora. The wretched woman. She'd made me make a fool of myself. She was clearly angry with me. I suspect her rudeness to Mr. Kuvvetli had been calculated to earn my approval, and she was annoyed when I hadn't responded in the expected manner. As I bowed and left, her expression changed rapidly. She became an international beauty, humouring with a tolerant smile the all-too-predictable faux pas of a gauche English gentleman.
Dinner is served. Le diner est servi. La cena è servita. Akşam yemeği servis edilir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Please take a seat. I will bring you the menu.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Good evening.
Do you mind if I join you? This seems to be the only seat available.
Not at all. But I should explain that I am German and that I'm on my way back to my country. My name is Haller, Dr. Fritz Haller.
I am English.
So I gather. And the French people sitting behind me were placed here by the steward, but they objected to eating with me and were moved. If you wish to do the same, I suggest that you do so now. Everyone appears to be expecting a scene.
Yes, it's gone rather quiet, hasn't it?
On the other hand, you may find the situation humorous, as I do. Perhaps I'm not as patriotic as I should be. If it were understood that we were to exclude international politics from our conversation, we might even pass the next half hour in a civilized manner.
Yes, there's no reason why we should make a difficult situation unpleasant. My name is Graham. Alec Graham.
Mr. Graham, how do you do?
Hello, Marie.
Well, you seem to have earned the disapproval of the French. I'm sorry, it's my fault.
I'm not unduly concerned.
Perhaps it is that I am getting old, but I find it increasingly difficult to identify men with their ideas. I can dislike, even hate an idea, but the man who has it seems to be still a man.
I entirely agree. Have you been long in Turkey?
A few weeks only. I came here from Persia.
Oil?
Archaeology.
Oh.
I'm investigating the pre-Islamic cultures, the Sumerians and so forth. But don't worry, I won't bore you with the details.
I'm sure it's fascinating.
Well, to me and a few other academics in the field. What business are you in, Mr. Graham, may I ask?
I'm an engineer.
What kind of an engineer?
Civil. Roads, bridges, that sort of thing. My firm's consulting on a few projects for the Turkish government.
Your country is on friendly terms with the Turks, I gather.
I believe so, yes. But haven't we agreed to avoid the subject of international politics?
You are quite right, of course. Let us choose a less contentious topic.
Perhaps you could tell me about the Sumerians?
With pleasure. And perhaps you could begin by telling me what you already know about them.
Well, that's easy. Absolutely nothing.
Do you indeed? It's a naval base, isn't it?
I believe so.
Will you be visiting Athens when we stop tomorrow?
I was thinking of doing so. I would rather like to see the Parthenon. How about you?
I'm too old and lame to walk very far in this heat. And besides, I spent so much of my youth here, the place will be full of ghosts. It will make me feel very old. And I feel old enough already.
English. Again I hear English. Whenever I hear English, I am interested.
Mr. Couvetly! Have you met Mr. Couvetly? He seems quite keen to practice his English.
Yes, so it would seem.
Mr. Graham, pardon once again my interruption.
Not at all. Herr Haller, this is my friend Mr. Couvetly, of Pazar & Co. tobacco merchants.
Yes, we've met.
Indeed. Good evening. Mr. Graham, I was wondering if you were planning to visit Athens tomorrow when we stop?
I was thinking of doing so, yes.
I too am going. I would like to see the Parthenon.
So would I. In fact, I was just saying so to Herr Haller.
Then perhaps we could go together, yes?
Yes, why not? Would be a pleasure.
The pleasure would be entirely mine. Thank you so much. I will see you in the morning at breakfast.
Right you are. Good night, Mr. Couvetly. Nice man.
Interesting.
What's that?
I can't put my finger on it, but in my opinion, Mr. Couvetly is a little too good to be true.
Really? How do you mean?
The smile is a little too pleasant, the conversation a little too genial. I talked with him for 20 minutes today and learned not a single thing about him. He either agrees with you or makes indisputable statements. The sun is hot. War is terrible.
Well, he is a salesman. Salesmen are ingratiating by nature, are they not? An occupational hazard, I would have thought.
If indeed he is a salesman.
What makes you say that?
As you see, I am a smoker. In particular, I am an aficionado of Oriental tobacco. So much more subtle than the American stuff. And wherever I travel, I seek it out. Murad, Helma, Sobrani. But Pazar and Co., this I have never heard of.
Do you mean it doesn't exist? Why would he lie about a thing like that?
I have no idea.
It would be an odd thing to lie about.
Mr. Couvetly strikes me as a man who wishes to be underrated. But why? That is the question. I am intrigued. Perhaps you can test him when you visit the Parthenon tomorrow. If I'm wrong, if he manages to state a definite opinion or disagrees with you, I will owe you, what shall we say, a drachma?
I'm not a gambling man, but I'll see what I can find out.
So this is where you are hiding.
Oh, hello. Herr Haller, may I introduce Senora Galindo?
Senora.
Good evening. This is my husband, Jose. This is Mr. Graham.
Yes, we met in Istanbul, at the cabaret.
Did we? Well, hello, again.
Mr. Graham, you have company. I will bid you good night.
Yes, good night, Herr Haller. Sleep well.
Madame, monsieur.
Well, did you enjoy your supper?
No one enjoys Italian food.
Jose, that is disgusting.
Mr. Graham doesn't mind. You don't mind, do you, Mr. Graham?
No, not at all.
Why did you sit next to that German at dinner?
Herr Haller, why wouldn't I? He seems a very pleasant and intelligent old fellow.
He is a German. For you, no German should be pleasant or intelligent.
Well, I'm not quite sure I agree with that.
You see, he does not agree with you. He has too much sense. He knows that war is stupid.
Well, yes, up to a point.
What point?
The point where a country's territory is annexed, for example.
Let the Germans have all the territory they want. Let them choke themselves with it. Who cares? As long as we can go to Berlin to enjoy ourselves.
Well, I'm not quite sure I'd agree with that.
You see? He is a beast. He cares for nothing except his own pleasure.
¿Por qué no te callas, mujer? She does not understand. She thinks of good things and evil things as they do in the convent. Myself, I only think of things. Things, you see? What is good for one person may be evil for another. So it is stupid to talk of good and evil. Only things.
Ah, but don't people sometimes do good things simply because they are the right thing to do?
No, never. Only because it makes them feel nice. If a person needs to do a thing, really needs to do a thing, he will not worry what other people think of it. If a man is hungry, really hungry, he will steal. If he is in danger, real danger, he will kill. It is the people who are safe, warm, bellies full. It is they who invented good and evil, so that they would not have to worry about the people who are hungry and scared. You are not a murderer. You say that murder is bad, but I say it is only that God has not made it necessary for you to murder anyone yet. You see how clever I am? That is why I'm always bored.
I can't tell if you're joking.
I never joke. Do you play poker, Mr. Graham?
Jose, no.
Be quiet. Well, do you?
Can't say I do. The occasional hand of cribbage, that's all.
Poker is a good game. Every man should play it. I can teach you.
Jose.
She thinks because I win, I cheat. I don't care a damn what she thinks. I should hit her with my fist, but I don't.
He is very unpleasant today. He was hoping there would be some pretty boys on the boat for him to roll his eyes at, but there are none.
No, just old women.
Salut.
It is very boring to speak English and I am getting cold. I will go to the bar. If you want to play cards, Mr. Graham, you will know where to find me.
Yes, well, good night then.
Pig, pendejo. He has very bad manners.
It's probably time I turned in too.
Oh, must you go already?
I'm afraid so. Quite tired.
I think that you are angry with me.
Good gracious. No, why should I be angry?
Because I was rude to you, little Turk.
He's not my little Turk. He has a name. It's Cuvetli.
You see, you are angry.
No, I'm tired. I had no sleep last night.
You are very mysterious. You have still not told me why you are traveling on this boat.
I can't think why you should be interested.
Because you had a ticket for the Orient Express, first class. And yet here you are, on this filthy little steamer, and you don't tell me why.
All right. I promise I'll tell you everything.
Enfin.
But not now.
When?
On the train from Genoa, when we cross the border into France. Assuming you're still interested by then.
Of course I will be interested.
All right then. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll say good night.
Well, if you must.
I must. Good night.
Miss Matisse, I wish to apologize for the behavior of my wife in the saloon.
Your wife?
When you sat to dinner with the German, she said a vulgar word towards you.
Ah, yes, I hardly noticed.
Please, not all French think like this.
Of course, I understand.
Robert, tu parles à qui? Je t'attends.
If I was alone, I would sit with the German too.
I'm sure of it.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
Robert!
Oui, d'accord.
in search of breakfast. A few stragglers remained seated around a table, including my little Turk.
Ah, Mr. Graham, good morning. Please, come join us.
Good morning, Mr. Covetley. Good morning.
May I introduce Monsieur and Madame Matisse?
Yes, we met briefly yesterday. How'd you do?
Bonjour, monsieur.
Madame?
Did you sleep well?
Very well, thank you.
I could not sleep. The vibration in this ship is too strong. And the smell from the lavabo, mon Dieu.
Oh, yes, I quite agree. The cabins are too close to the lavabos. It is most unpleasant. But what can one do?
And you, Mr. Covetley? Did you sleep well?
I did, thank you. I enjoyed a very pleasant evening playing cards with the Spanish gentleman, and so I was exhausted.
Senor Galindo?
Yes, he is a very skillful player. I lost quite a piece of money, but I don't worry. What is money?
What indeed? When you have it, it is nothing. When you don't, it is everything.
Robert. Café, signore.
Thank you.
There are some sweet biscuits and cheese. It is, I suppose, what the Italians call breakfast.
Monsieur Matisse comes from Eskişehir, where he has been working for the French Railway Company.
Do you know Eskişehir, Monsieur Graham?
No, I don't believe I do.
You are lucky. We were there for 3 years. Mon Dieu, quel taudis.
It was not that bad. The Turks are a great people. They are hard and they endure. But we shall be glad to return to France, even with the war.
La guerre, encore la guerre. Encore les Boches.
Yes, but is it the Boche? Is it really they who are to blame?
Ce n'est pas à nous de poser de telles questions.
Do you hear this?
Robert.
I am an invalid of the last war. I was at Verdun. But my wife says it is not for us to ask who is to blame for war. Well, if not us, then who, eh? When the only people who can give us answers are the bankers, the politicians, the people who make money from war. And they will not give us answers. They will not give us answers because they know that if the soldiers of France and England knew those answers, they would not fight.
N'importe quoi. The men of France are not cowards. They will defend us from the Boche.
From the Boche? Yes. But who will defend us from the capitalists?
Robert.
Have you heard of Brie, monsieur?
Robert, pas maintenant, je t'en prie.
I will speak.
Je supporte plus d'écouter tout ça. Je serai dans ma cabine.
Madame.
My wife does not sleep well on this boat. I think it affects her nerves.
It is most unfortunate.
You were going to tell us about Brie, monsieur.
No matter. I only mention it to make her angry. She should not have told me not to speak. I must speak. Do you have a wife, monsieur?
Yes.
Then perhaps you will understand.
Well, perhaps. Although, to be honest, my wife and I get on rather well, on the whole.
You are fortunate. My wife has a great temper. She is often angry with me. I am, as you will notice, a socialist. She is a royalist. Once I was a royalist too, but I became a socialist to annoy her. Also her friends, who are very annoying to me. Petit bourgeois, you understand?
Indeed.
For years I lived like this in misery, and then one day I made a discovery. There was a meeting in the bibliothèque, a meeting of socialists, and I went to it. At that time, I was still a royalist like my wife, but I went to the meeting because I was curious. The speaker was good, and he spoke about capitalism, you see. A day later, I was in the cafe with my wife and some of her friends, and I repeated what I had heard. And when we returned to our home, I was surprised because my wife was very angry. She told me that it was wrong to say such things. She felt humiliated. I had humiliated her. Her friends, she said, were respectable people. I should not speak of socialism to them. Well, I can tell you this made me very happy. In this moment, I realized that if I wished to annoy my wife, I had only to speak of socialism. To the shopkeepers and tradesmen, the petty bourgeois whose wives were her friends, I would preach the abolition of profit, the downfall of capital. I bought books and pamphlets, and I studied them to make my arguments even stronger, even more annoying. Now, at this time, I was a manager in a factory. The things I said about socialism and capitalism, I said them only to annoy Marie and her stupid friends, you understand? Until one day, I realized, as I was reading the Communist Manifesto, that I had actually begun to believe it. The books I was reading had persuaded me. I A royalist by instinct had become a socialist by conviction. And worse than that, I became a socialist martyr. There was a strike in the factory where I worked, and I, a manager, supported the strikers. Of course, I did not belong to a union, and so I was dismissed. And after that, nobody would give me a job. And that, monsieur, is how I came to be working for the French railway company in Escagé here. Voilà, c'est tout.
Bravo, monsieur.
Merci. Ha. But please, not a word to my wife.
Monsieur Matisse, Mr. Cuvetli and I are going into Athens this afternoon to see the Parthenon. Perhaps you would care to join us?
Why, yes. Yes, thank you. I would enjoy that very much.
Is that all right with you, Cuvetli?
Of course.
Wonderful. We will make a party. Our ship tied up alongside the wharf at Piraeus soon after 2 o'clock, and the passenger gangway was lowered into position. Cuvetli, Matisse and I walked down it and out through the customs shed. Beyond the shed there was a fly-blown old Fiat Landaulet with a notice on it in French, Italian, English and Greek.
Monsieur, signore, allez, andiamo! I take you Acropolis, Syntagma, 1 hour tour, très bon marché, everything nice, please.
How much?
500.
No.
Best price, 3 passengers, 500.
It's all right, Cuvetli. I'll pay. It's only 30 shillings worth of drachmas after all.
Excuse me, please, Mr. Graham. Το ταξί σας είναι ένα χάος.
Εννοείς, τίποτα κάκο με το ταξί μου.
Κοιτάξτε τις ρόδες. Είναι φαγαμένες. Υπάρχει σκουριά στα περβάζια. Το ταξί σας είναι μια παΐδα θανάτου. Δεν θα έβαζα ούτε σκύλο στο ταξί σας.
400.
300 ή θα σας αναφέρω στην αστυνομία την κακή κατάσταση του οχήματος σας.
Okay.
Price is 300. Come.
Your Greek is pretty good for someone who's never been here before.
I know a little. I was born in Izmir. Take us to the Acropolis, please.
Acropolis, yes, sir.
The cabbie drove the Fiat at breakneck speed, swerving towards slow-moving pedestrians so that they had to run for their lives, and cackling to himself when they did. He stopped for a moment by the Thessaion, and again at the Theatre of Dionysus, the Arch of Hadrian, the Olympiaeon, and the Royal Palace, flinging a running commentary over his shoulder as he went. Finally, he let us out at the Acropolis. For another 50 drachmas, he agreed to wait for us and drive us back to the wharf later. We began to walk in the blazing sun. Are you all right, Mr. Cuvetli? We could stop for a rest if you like.
Yes. Perhaps we should. I am a little out of breath.
Come, let's sit here in the shade.
Thank you. Yes. That's better.
Some lemonade?
Thanks.
Well, there she is. Ancient Athens.
What remains of it?
It is impressive.
And in 3,000 years, what will remain of our civilization?
Never mind 3,000. 3.
Maybe.
So, tell us about Brie, Monsieur Matisse. Why does it upset your wife so much?
Brie, yes. Brie is a commune in the northeast of France. From the mines of Brie comes almost all of France's iron ore. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
In 1914, the mines of Brie were captured by the Germans. Now, the Germans have said that without the iron from Brie, they would have been finished in 1917. I was in the trenches at Verdun. Night after night, we watched the fire in the sky from the furnaces of Brie, the furnaces that were feeding the German guns. Our artillery and our bombing aeroplanes could have blown those furnaces to pieces in a week. But no. A pilot who dropped one bomb on Brie was court-martialed. Can you believe this, monsieur? There were orders not to bomb Brie. Whose orders? The Ministry of War said that it was the generals. The generals said that it was the Ministry of War. We did not find out the truth until after the war was over. The orders had been issued by Monsieur de Rendel of the Comité des Forges, the man who owned the Brie mines. We were fighting for our lives, but the lives of men were less important than the property of Monsieur de Vendel. So I ask you, who will defend us from capitalism, monsieur? Huh? Who?
Shall we carry on with our walk? I feel much better now.
It's 3:15. Perhaps we should return to the ship.
Ah, yes. Quite so.
It's a shame Herr Haller couldn't have joined us. He could have explained all this to us.
The ruins of a civilization.
Yes.
It is very nice, the ruins. Very nice.
You must have visited many cities, Mr. Cuvetli, in your travels.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Do you have a favourite?
It is so difficult to say. All cities have their advantages. I like all cities.
But surely you have some preference?
Not really. I like London very much.
Personally, I like Paris better.
Ah, yes. Paris is also magnificent.
I detest Paris.
Where do you live, Monsieur Matisse?
Paris.
Tell me, what do you make of Signor Galindo, Mr. Cuvetli, after your disastrous game of cards?
I cannot say. I do not know him. His manner is strange.
His manner is damnably offensive, if you ask me. Don't you think?
Perhaps so, but he is Spanish.
What's that got to do with it? The Spanish are an exceedingly polite nation.
Ah, well, you see, I have not been to Spain.
You may not have been to Spain, but you have met Signor Galindo.
Ah, please. I am neutral, you understand. I have no opinion. I sell tobacco. Export business. That is all I know.
All right. Come on. I want to buy an English newspaper before we go back to the ship. I felt rather rotten for having goaded Cuvetli so. If Haller wanted him tested, he could do the testing himself in future. We walked back to the place where we had left the taxi and woke the driver. By 5, we were back on the Sestri Levante, in good time for its departure.
Mr. Graham.
Dr. Haller.
How was your day in Athens?
Excellent. I'm sorry you were unable to join us.
You went up to the Parthenon, of course?
Yes.
I thought this afternoon how much I would like to have seen it just once more. I doubt if I shall have another opportunity of doing so in this life.
Oh, I'm sure you will, Herr Haller, once this war's over.
And what of our friend Cuvetli? Do I owe you a drachma?
If I was a betting man, I think I'd owe you one. He did his level best to avoid having an opinion about anything. Still, I find it impossible to dislike him.
Oh, yes, he is very likable. That is part of the enigma. Oh, I see your friend has been cornered by one of the crew.
Which friend?
The lady.
Oh, yes. Signora Galindo.
Aren't you going to rescue her?
No, I don't think so. She seems to be enjoying the attention.
Huh? She keeps glancing over here.
That could mean any number of things.
She appears to have made her excuses. I shall discreetly withdraw.
Oh, no, don't feel you have to.
I will see you at dinner, Mr. Graham.
Mr. Graham.
Oh, hello there.
Why didn't you come over? Couldn't you see I was suffering?
I didn't like to intrude. I could see you had an admirer. Who is he? The captain?
No, he's only the first officer.
Well, he looks very dashing in his uniform. I couldn't possibly compete. For your attention, that is.
I like you less each time I meet you.
I'm sorry to hear that.
How was your afternoon?
Very good, thanks. How was yours?
Well, we have had great excitement here.
Really? Why's that then?
We have a new passenger. Remarkable coincidence, n'est-ce pas?
Are you quite sure it's the same man?
Absolutely. See for yourself. He's coming up the steps behind you. Turn around and you will see him.
In part 1 of Eric Ambler's Journey into Fear, dramatized by Nick Perry, Alec Graham is played by Daniel Rigby, Josette by Olivia Ross, and Belinsky and Jose by Simon Scardifield. Dr. Haller is played by Matthew Marsh, Mr. Covetley by Attila Akinci, Colonel Haki, Rad Rawi, Matisse, Sam Dale, Madame Matisse, Carolyn Pickles, and the steward by Ronnie Jutti. The director is Sasha Yevtushenko.
Ambler on BBC Radio 4.
It's the winter of 1939, and Europe is at war. In Istanbul, an attempt has been made on the life of Alec Graham, British engineer helping to rearm the Turkish Navy. He escapes on a cargo boat bound for Genoa, but after a stop in Athens, he realizes that Petre Banat, the man hired to kill him, has tracked him down and has managed to get aboard the ship using a false identity.
Excuse me, I would like to speak to the captain.
Yes, sir, I'm Captain Salvini. What can I do for you?
I need to be put ashore as soon as possible.
Put ashore?
Yes, as soon as possible.
Are you ill, sir?
No.
Then I'm afraid you cannot be put ashore.
But couldn't you just recall the pilot boat?
This is not a passenger ship, sir. We carry cargo, we run to a schedule. We do not change course for the convenience of one passenger. And this is why your ticket is so cheap.
It's not for my convenience. I can assure you I have excellent reasons for making this request.
Then please explain them to me.
All right. It's to do with the passenger who came aboard at Piraeus this afternoon.
Mr. Mavrodopoulos.
But that may be what his passport says. His real name is Banat. Petra Banat. He's not Greek, he's Romanian.
You know this man?
Personally, no. But I've seen his photograph.
I see. And you say he carries a false passport?
It would appear that he does, yes.
Why would he do this, Mr. Graham?
Because he's a criminal.
A criminal?
If you radio Colonel Haki at police headquarters in Istanbul, he will confirm what I've told you.
Sir, this is an Italian ship. We are no longer in Turkish territorial waters. We can refer such a matter only to the Italian authorities. We will do this when we arrive to Genoa.
But surely...
This matter must be left until we reach Italy. The police there will deal with your accusation concerning the passport.
Look, I don't care a damn about the passport. This man has been put aboard this ship to kill me.
I beg your pardon, sir. To kill you?
I know it sounds ridiculous. I was sceptical myself to begin with, but it happens to be the truth. If you would just speak to Colonel Haki...
Why would he kill you, this man?
Because he's been paid to do so.
For what reason?
I can't say.
You mean you don't know?
No, I do know, but I cannot speak about it. It is a confidential matter.
I see.
You think I'm mad?
No, sir, of course not. But unfortunately, there is nothing I can do until we reach Genoa.
And what am I supposed to do until then? All right. In that case, I'd be prepared to pay you to put back a short way and call the pilot boat out.
To pay me, sir?
I'm not carrying very much cash, but I'm sure I can recompense you for the delay. If not, I'm sure my company would be prepared to underwrite any costs you might incur.
You are offering me money?
Well, yes, if that's the issue.
Well, perhaps you think that because I'm Italian, I will change my mind for a few coins in my hand.
No.
I only say perhaps. You are a guest aboard this ship. It is not my place to insult you. Now, if you will excuse me, we have work to do. We will contact the police the moment we arrive in Genoa. Good day, sir.
So much for Colonel Harkey's brilliant plan. Thanks to that egotistical idiot, I was now caught on this rusting hulk with my assassin, like an animal in a trap waiting for the hunter to find him. I went back to my cabin and tried to think calmly and rationally. I told myself that Banat was a professional who wouldn't risk trying to kill me while the ship was in mid-ocean. But then passengers had disappeared from ships in mid-ocean before. I'd read about such things. Sometimes their bodies had been washed ashore, sometimes they hadn't. And what could possibly connect the disappearance of an obscure English engineer with a Greek businessman called Mavrodopoulos? Nothing. Banat would step off the gangplank at Genoa and simply vanish into thin air.
Dinner is served. Le dîner est servi. La cena è servita.
For the time being, I decided I would be safer in company than alone in my cabin, so I made my way to the saloon.
Ah, Mr. Graham.
Professor Haller.
Come, sit. Are you unwell? You look a little seasick, if I may say so.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Have you recovered from your exertions?
What exertions?
I mean your walk to the Parthenon.
Oh, yes, quite recovered, thank you.
You know, I used to spend hours standing in the shade by the Propylaeum, trying to understand the men who built it. Of course, I was young then and did not know how hard it is for modern man to understand the classical zone. But forgive me, I am subjecting you to yet another seminar paper.
I'm sorry, what's this? They seem to have laid another place at our table.
Yes, didn't you hear? We have a new passenger. I suppose that he is to sit with us. Do you have any objection? This must be him now. I'm told he is Greek. Good evening.
Good evening. Mr. Mavrodopoulos, may I?
By all means. I am Haller.
How do you do?
This is Mr. Graham.
Good evening.
Evening.
Welcome aboard.
Evcharisto.
Now, have you travelled far today, Mr. Mavrodopoulos?
Yes, far. Very far. From Salonika.
Salonika? That is a long way.
Yes, a long way.
I should have thought it would have been quicker to go by train from Salonika to Genoa.
I don't like trains. You are German, Mr. Haller?
I am, but please don't hold it against me.
It is a good country, Germany. When I was last in Berlin, I saw a parade of the German army with guns and armored cars and aeroplanes. It was a great sight. It made me think of God.
Of God?
Yes.
And why did it make you think of God, Mr. Mavrodopoulos?
I don't know why. A thunderstorm makes me think of God also. But these aeroplanes were better even than storm. So many of them. They shook the air like paper. Germany is a great country.
Mr. Graham is from England.
I have never seen England.
Soup, sir.
Thank you.
And for you, sir? And for you, sir?
Actually, no. If you'll excuse me, I think I'm feeling a little unwell after all. I think I might take a turn around the sea deck.
My dear Graham, would you like me to call the doctor?
No, it's nothing. I probably just need to get some fresh air. Professor Haller, Mr. Mavrodopoulos. I thought of that family in Bukova, and this man, Banat, walking in one Sunday afternoon and shooting dead the father in front of his wife and child, then calmly walking out again as if he'd been delivering groceries.
Mr. Graham.
Yes?
Mr. Graham, are you all right? I saw you leaving the saloon.
I'm fine. Come into my cabin. The new passenger, Mavrodopoulos, has he spoken to you?
No.
Do you think he recognised you?
I don't know. I don't think so. Why?
It might not be good for you if he did.
For me? Mr. Graham, I'm sure I made a mistake. This man is obviously not a thief.
No, he's not a thief.
Then who is he?
You remember I told you that someone is trying to kill me?
Yes.
He is the man.
How do you know?
The chief of police in Istanbul told me.
But why would he want to kill you?
He's being paid.
By who?
The Germans. That's why he was watching me in the club that night. He followed me back to the hotel and shot at me, hence this bandage. Belinsky identified him from a photograph at police headquarters.
Take off the bandage. Take it off, I want to see.
There. All right?
It It needs to be cleaned, this wound. Wait. Come here, please. Why do the German want to kill you?
Because of the work I do.
Berlinski said you were an engineer.
That's right.
You fix machines.
Guns. Big guns. Very useful in time of war.
Ah.
The British are helping the Turks to rearm. The Germans want to stop us. I appear to have become the focus of their efforts.
That's not very nice.
Ah, no, it bloody isn't. So, do you believe me now?
Yes, I believe you.
Good. Anyway, it suddenly occurred to me that Bernat might recognise you from the night at the Jockey Cabaret, and then you might be in trouble too.
I don't think so. It was dark in the club, and I was wearing my costume.
I'm not so sure any man would forget you quite so easily.
Oh, monsieur. There. How is that?
Thank you. I would hate to think I had put you in danger.
I have been in worse situations.
Yes, well, don't think I have.
You must speak to the captain.
I already have. I don't think he's entirely convinced by what I told him.
Then I will speak to him.
No. I don't think Bernat will try anything until we get to Genoa. It'll be too much of a risk. He'll wait until he and I are both on dry land.
And what will you do then?
If I could somehow get myself to the British consulate.
You need a gun. Jose carries a pistol in his valise. I will get it for you.
Actually, I've already got one. The revolver. Berlinski gave it to me.
Then why didn't you say so? Where is it?
In my suitcase.
Show me.
I thought it was here.
Where is it?
I don't know. I don't understand. It was here. I'm sure of it.
Then he has taken it.
Who?
Bernat. Who else?
I was with him just now in the saloon. How could he have?
I don't know, but by now I think your gun is at the bottom of the sea.
Christ!
Listen to me. I will give you Jose's pistol. Carry it here in your belt so that Bernat can see it. With this type you have to show that you are dangerous. Trust me. You will get to Genoa, and you will go to the British consulate. By the time we arrive in Paris, you will have forgotten everything about this horrible man.
I certainly hope so. When we get to Paris, I shall give you the best dinner it's possible to buy.
I don't want you to give me anything. I only want you to like me.
But I do like you. Haven't I mentioned that?
No, I don't think you have.
Well, I do. Very much. She looked up at me and waited. And so, I kissed her. I want to tell you everything, Sue, in case you hear it from someone else. I kissed her because she seemed to expect it. And at that moment, I needed an ally.
Are you thinking of this lady in England who is your wife?
Well, I wasn't until you mentioned her.
What is her name?
Look, if you keep on talking about her, I shall have to carry on thinking about her.
What do you think about me?
I think that you're very nice. I like your hair and your eyes and the scent you use.
Good. And now it is your turn to ask me.
To ask you what?
What I think of you.
All right. What do you think of me?
Do you really need to ask? Good. I made you laugh. That's good.
Yes.
Do you know that if one is making a journey from Istanbul to London and one arrives in Paris, it is necessary to wait for a week at least before continuing the journey?
Really? Why is that then?
Because of the war. You see, there is a stamp that must be put in your passport, and they will not let you on the train to England until you have the stamp. You must go to the prefecture, and it can take days and days and all the night in between.
I see. Well, that's a shame, isn't it?
Yes. And the hotel in Paris, they are so filthy. The Ritz, the Lancaster, the Georges V.
The Creon and the Maurice.
You're very nice, but I do not like to be extravagant. When we get to Paris, we will go straight to the hotel I know near Saint-Philippe-du-Roule Métro. It is modern and respectable, and if you like, we can have a bathroom. It is not expensive. Then we can have champagne cocktails at the Ritz bar. They are only 9 francs. Then we can decide where to eat. I am tired of bad food. Oh, we must have good French food. I shall eat and eat until I am as fat as a pig. I would not mind a room for 50 francs a day as long as it's you I am with.
Do you know, Josette, In a minute, I'll begin to think that you're actually being serious.
And you think I am not?
I'm quite sure of it.
Then I will prove it. I will steal Jose's pistol.
No.
Yes, while he is playing cards.
What if he finds it missing? He'll blame you.
I will say it was the steward.
He'll take it out on you in any case. I won't have it. I've caused you enough trouble as it is.
But you must have a gun.
Yes, and I think I might know where to find one.
Where?
Banat. He took my gun, why shouldn't I take his? That would be poetic, wouldn't it?
Oh, Chérie, no, it's too dangerous.
Not if you help me. Get Jose to play cards with him. While they're playing, I'll search Banat's room. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking for Mr. Mavrodopoulos. Can you tell me the number of his cabin?
It's number 3, sir.
Thank you. Hello?
Ah, Mr. Graham. Do come in. Please shut the door behind you.
Herr Haller? What are you doing here?
Waiting for you, dear boy.
But isn't this Mr. Mavrodopoulos' cabin?
Yes, and this is his gun. I presume it's what you're looking for. Don't be alarmed. The safety catch is engaged. Now, I know what you're going to say. What a ridiculous piece of ironmongery. And I would agree. You can hardly conceal a Luger 9mm about your person. Especially one like this with a rather nasty Bakelite grip. I told Mr. Bonnet to use a derringer, something he could easily slip into his pocket. But no, he said derringers were for little girls. Mr. Bonnet is a very masculine type of man, you see. I may as well call him Bonnet. It's so much easier to say than Mavrodopoulos. Wouldn't you agree?
I don't understand.
Well, if you sit down, I will explain.
I'd rather not. Thanks.
Very well. You know, poor Mr. Bonnet was really most upset by his failure in Istanbul. His failure to kill you, I mean. He is, as you have probably gathered, not the most intelligent of men, and like all stupid people, he blames others for his mistakes. Do you know, he complained to me that you had moved.
I wonder if your name happens to be Muller.
Oh, dear me. I had no idea that you were so well informed. Colonel Haki must have been in a very talkative mood. Did he know that I was in Istanbul? I thought not. Haki is a clever man. I have great respect for him. It would be foolish not to. But he is human and therefore fallible.
Aren't we all?
Quite so, yeah. I myself erred in leaving Mr. Bonnet unsupervised after his failure to kill you in Gallipoli. And so after the debacle in Istanbul, I thought it advisable to oversee the matter myself. In person, as it were.
Of course. It makes perfect sense.
So I was rather irritated at the time, but now I have to confess I've quite enjoyed playing the part of an expert in, a pre-Islamic culture. By the way, my expertise stretches no further than having read the first chapter of this rather tedious volume by the real Fritz Haller, the Sumerian Pantheon. Would you like to borrow it?
So there is a real Fritz Haller?
Yes. Oh, yes. When I found out that you were to leave Istanbul aboard this clinker, I decided to join you. Obviously, I could not have booked a passage at the last moment without attracting Colonel Haki's attention, so I availed myself of Professor Haller's ticket and passport.
You took them from him?
Not me personally, Banat assisted.
And where is he now, this Professor Haller?
You would have to ask Banat about that.
I ought to kick your teeth in. Gun or no gun.
And yet you don't. What's stopping you, Mr. Graham? The white hairs on my head, perhaps? My humble, if not entirely obsequious disposition? Or is it your fear of the consequences of assaulting a man holding a loaded gun? You won't mind if I draw my own conclusions. You see, I like you, Mr. Graham. You behaved graciously at the dinner table the night we left Istanbul. You might have made a scene about having to dine with a German, but you didn't. I feel instinctively that you are a good man. And therefore, I should hate to think of your being murdered by an agent in my service.
I see.
If only there were an alternative. That's what I keep thinking. A lesser evil.
Such as what?
Such as a short holiday, perhaps.
A holiday?
Yes. There is a villa in a place called Santa Margherita in the hills outside of Genoa. I think you might find it quite congenial.
And why exactly would I go there?
As we speak, a welcoming party is gathering in Genoa. 3 former comrades of Banat's from the Romanian Iron Guard. They will wait for you on the quayside and escort you to a car when you disembark. If you get into that car, you will never be seen alive again. However, the object of this exercise is not your death, Mr. Graham. It is the delay of your work for the Turkish Navy. 6 weeks delay, to be precise. 6 weeks would be adequate for the purposes of those whose interests I represent.
When the snow melts and the rain stops falling, Turkish naval strength shall be exactly what it is today.
Just so, Mr. Graham. And it occurs to me that you might perhaps be persuaded to take a short holiday to facilitate such a delay.
I'm not sure my employers would appreciate my taking a holiday just now.
Of course, I see your difficulty. Your employers would need to hear a reasonable explanation, as would your wife and your government. Let me suggest something. You have just arrived from Turkey, where there have recently been a number of well-publicized outbreaks of typhus. How unfortunate, yet entirely plausible, that you should develop a mild attack of the disease the moment you get ashore at Genoa. Of course, you would be taken immediately into quarantine in a private clinic where you would slowly recover, and given the inevitable delays of war, in 6 weeks would be well enough to continue your journey home. By which time the snow will have melted and the rain ceased falling, and the German Navy will have gained a decisive advantage in the Mediterranean Sea.
You're asking me to commit treason?
Oh, I hardly think it's treason, Mr. Graham. Yes, your firm may lose some business, but that's hardly a matter of national importance. And besides, no one will know the reason why.
I will know.
In time, you will be reconciled to it. When you get home to Yorkshire, to your wife and your dogs. The alternative is contained within the magazine of this pistol. Either way, whether you live a traitor or die a hero, the delay of 6 weeks will occur. Your death, though honorable, will be completely pointless.
They will send another man in my place.
You know very well that he would not be able to complete his work in time. The decision is yours, Mr. Graham.
I've told you my decision. I won't betray my country.
Perhaps you should sleep on it. We aren't due to dock until midday tomorrow, so you have plenty of time. Perhaps you would like to discuss it with Mr. Cuvetli.
Cuvetli? Why on earth would I discuss it with him?
Oh. You mean you don't know?
Know what?
Ha! Do you really think that Colonel Hackey would have let you travel aboard this ship without sending someone to keep an eye on you? Cuvetli is an agent of the Turkish police, Mr. Graham.
Cuvetli?
I agree, he is unprepossessing, but he has the reputation of being a clever little man. However, I must warn you, if you breathe a word to Cuvetli about this conversation, then you will have destroyed the only chance you have of returning to England alive. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. That is all I have to say to you. You will leave the cabin before me. We'll speak again in the morning.
Well, did you get it?
Get what?
The gun.
Oh. No, it wasn't there.
Are you sure?
Yes, quite sure.
Then where is it?
I don't know. Perhaps he's carrying it.
I don't think so. He took his jacket off to play cards. If he had a gun, I would notice.
Then perhaps he hid it somewhere. Are they still playing?
Yes, Jose is not happy. Banat is taking all of his money.
Will you walk with me up to the sea deck?
Of course.
Will you get Jose's gun for me? Don't steal it, ask him for it. I will pay. I can offer him 4,000 francs.
English! I hear English!
Ah, mon Dieu, this man again. Must he follow you everywhere?
Good evening, Mr. Graham. Senora Galindo. How are you this evening?
Fine, thanks.
First officer says we will have good weather for our arrival tomorrow.
Josette, would you mind leaving us for a moment?
You want me to leave?
Please. Perhaps you could speak to your husband?
I will be in the bar.
Cigarette?
Thank you.
We should not be seen speaking together in public. Perhaps you will join me in my cabin. In 5 minutes, room number 12.
I'm not sure if I should.
It is your decision, of course. I will wait for you. I gathered that you had an encounter with Professor Haller this evening.
How did you gather that?
I have 2 spies, one on each side of my nose. Herr Professor is an interesting man, yes?
Yes, he is. Very.
Mr. Graham, I was going to introduce myself properly tomorrow, but it seems that Herr Müller may have saved me the trouble. You know that I am not a tobacco merchant.
According to Müller, you are a Turkish agent acting under Colonel Harky's orders.
That is correct. To be honest, I'm surprised you didn't discover me before this. But there it is. People are so much more trusting than one supposes.
Suppose you show me your credentials. So far, I only have your word and Müller's that you're a Turkish agent.
Quite right. I have a letter from Colonel Harky. Here it is. I hope you will find it satisfactory.
The cheek of the man. Have you read this?
I have not.
Since you were, initially at least, sceptical about my attempts to protect you, I have advised Mr. Cuvetli not to reveal his identity to you unless absolutely necessary, in case you found some reason to compromise both his security and yours.
Are you satisfied?
Well, I don't much care for his tone, but yes, it certainly sounds like Colonel Harky.
Good. Now tell me about your encounter with Müller.
All right. You're aware that Müller has a friend on this ship?
Mr. Mavrodopoulos, yes. Banat, I should say. We anticipated that someone might come aboard at Piraeus.
And you decided not to let me in on the secret?
To what end?
Well, perhaps I might have taken more care about hiding my revolver.
I didn't know you had one.
It was given me by a friend when I came aboard. I left it in a suitcase in my cabin and now it's gone. I assume it was Banat who took it.
I see.
As a result, I decided, perhaps rather foolishly, to go into Banat's cabin to see if I could steal his gun, which is when I ran into Müller.
And what happened?
He told me that unless I agreed to delay my return to England for no less than 6 weeks, I would be murdered upon my arrival at Genoa.
How unpleasant. They wish to disrupt your work for the Turkish Navy, of course.
Yes.
And where does Herr Müller suggest you should spend this 6 weeks?
In a villa at a place called Santa Margherita, pretending to be the victim of a typhus outbreak.
And why is he prepared to grant you this favor? Forgive me, but surely it would be far simpler for him just to shoot you.
He says he likes me. He says I've behaved well towards him, despite his being a German.
I expect he warned you not to mention any of this to me.
Of course.
But you did anyway.
Yes, it seemed a risk worth taking. At least it's in your interest to keep me alive. I can't see that it's in his.
The question is how we get you off this ship and into a place of safety.
Yes, do you have any ideas?
Not really. None that don't involve a degree of risk.
I was wondering, there is a British consulate in Genoa. If you could get a taxi to pick me up from the customs shed.
A taxi? My dear man, you'd be lucky to get as far as the harbour gates. From where this ship docks, it's a drive of 4 or 5 kilometers to your consulate. I doubt whether you would complete 1 of those kilometers. They will have a car, of course. They would follow your taxi as far as the Via Francia, then force it off the road and shoot you as you sat there. No, that would never do.
Do you have any better ideas?
The Turkish consul has a bulletproof car. It is an armored Bentley, black in color, with 2 small flags of the Turkish Republic attached to the fenders. I could arrange for it to pick you up from the customs shed and take you to the airport before anyone else is allowed off the ship. We will charter a plane to fly you to Paris immediately.
But how will you arrange it?
I have a diplomatic laissez-passer. It allows me to bypass the normal protocols upon arrival at the port. It will take me no more than 10 minutes to reach the consulate. The rest of the passengers will still be packing their bags. How would that be?
Better than a taxi. Thank you.
But first, you must go to Möller and tell him that you accept his proposal. He is a Nazi, so he will be glad to have further proof of the weakness and immorality of non-Nazis. He will accept your decision without question.
All right.
But I must warn you, Mr. Graham, that if you change your mind between now and tomorrow morning, if you decide to go back on what we have just agreed, I will not hesitate to denounce you.
I won't change my mind.
Ah, but you might. You might be tempted to believe that Möller really does like you enough to spare your life.
I've told you I won't. You have my word.
It's nothing personal, Mr. Graham. I also like you, but you are one man. I fought alongside Atatürk for the freedom of my country. Can you imagine that I would let one man endanger what we have achieved? I am ready to give my life for it.
Of course. And I don't take it personally. I like you too, Mr. Cuvelli.
When the ship docks tomorrow, wait on the sea deck. When you see the Bentley, make your way down to the customs shed. Good luck.
Thanks.
Good night, Mr. Graham.
Good night, Cuvelli. Ah, Monsieur Matisse. I was looking for Signora Galindo.
She left with her husband. He was very angry. I don't know why. Will you join me for a drink, monsieur?
Yes. Yes. Why not? Whiskey, please.
And the same for me, barman.
Cheers.
Santé. You did not tell me what line of business you are in.
I'm an engineer.
Ah, fine profession.
Actually, my specialism is ballistics, weapons of war. I suppose I'm one of those war profiteers you've been talking about, or the people I work for are.
Well, perhaps if the Germans have them, then we should have them too.
Yes, perhaps.
I am not a pacifist. You cannot tame a wild dog by stroking it.
Monsieur, do you think you could ever betray your country?
What is my country?
Well, France.
Of course, yes, France. But what is France? What is Germany? What is England? God created the heavens and the earth, but did God make my country? No.
So there are no countries? Nothing to fight for? Nothing to betray?
I don't say that. But why do you ask?
I'm sorry,
Will you excuse me a moment?
Of course.
Did you ask him about his gun?
He lost it.
What do you mean he lost it?
He lost it in the card game. To Bernat.
I didn't sleep that night. In my cabin, I felt like the condemned man in his cell praying the dawn would never come. But come it did, and out I went in search of Halle. And as I walked along the companionway, I found myself suddenly face to face with Bernat himself.
Good morning, monsieur. It is fine weather today.
Yes.
For an Englishman, it must be agreeable to see the sun for a change.
Most agreeable. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You cannot pass unless I move. It is too narrow.
Do you want to go by? I can make room for you.
I'm in no hurry. In fact, I was anxious to ask you, monsieur, about your hand. I noticed it last night. What is the matter with it?
Oh, it's just a minor wound.
What caused it?
A bullet, in actual fact. Some dirty little sneak thief took a pot shot at me in Istanbul. He was obviously so terrified that his hands wouldn't stop shaking. Anyway, he missed me from 2 paces.
Dirty little thief, eh?
Dirty little sneak thief, yes. You know, the kind of coward who hides in the dark, then runs away the moment you say boo.
You must take care of yourself, Mr. Graham. Next time, you must be ready to shoot back.
Oh, I shall be. There's not the slightest doubt about that.
You carry a pistol?
Of course. Doesn't everyone in this part of the world?
What type of pistol?
Why do you ask?
I am interested in guns.
It's a Luger 9mm with a rather nasty Baker-like grip.
Be on your guard, monsieur. You never know when you might be taken by surprise.
I hardly think it would be necessary. Scum of that kind would never risk their skin. Place.
Mr. Graham, good morning. I suppose you have spoken to Mr. Couvetly?
Couvetly? No, of course not.
Oh? But you were seen going into his room.
By whom?
By Mr. Bunnett. Mr. Graham, I explicitly warned you not to speak to Couvetly, and yet you did. So please don't be disingenuous. It's very annoying. What did you talk about?
Your proposal.
And what did you decide?
To accept it.
At Couvetly's suggestion?
Good grief, no. Can't say I was impressed by him at all.
Really? Why'd you say that?
He makes ridiculous assumptions. For example, he's convinced that you're attempting to bribe me.
In a way, I am.
He means literally that you're offering me money and that I'm inclined to accept it.
I see.
He spoke to me as if I were the one who should be under suspicion. I didn't like it at all.
What did he say about me?
About you? Well, he warned me not to trust you.
And what did you say to that?
I told him I would decide myself who to trust.
I see. And who do you trust?
Herr Muller, I just want to get home to my wife and my job and the life I had before all this started.
And so you shall.
Get home and not have any trouble afterwards.
Mr. Graham, everything is arranged. We shall be waiting for you in the customs shed. We will drive you to Santa Margarita, where you will pass a very pleasant 6 weeks in the sun. But if you should fail to follow my instructions to the letter from now on, I will not be able to guarantee your safety. Mr. Bunnett and his colleagues are fully determined to get paid.
I understand.
I hope you do. I will meet you in the customs shed at midday.
Hey, you. Thanks to you, I lost all my money.
And your pistol too, I hear. Well, I'm very sorry about that.
I don't need your apology. It's time to discuss business.
Business?
Please, come inside. You like Josette?
She's very nice, yes.
She has good figure.
Well, yes.
She's very nice girl and very amusing for a gentleman. But she does not understand business. She leaves the business to me. That is why I'm speaking to you now. Do you understand me?
I think I'm beginning to.
If you and Josette are amusing yourselves in Paris, we cannot earn 2,000 francs a week for dancing in nightclub. 2,000 francs. It is very reasonable, I think. You agree?
Josette said that you don't have a contract to dance in Paris.
We will get one, we always do.
In other words, you would like me to pay you 2,000 francs for the pleasure of Josette's company?
For 1 week, yes. For 2 weeks, 4,000.
I see.
What are you doing here?
We were just talking about you.
Really?
I wanted to tell you that I shall have to go straight back to England after all. I won't have time to stop off in Paris.
What do you mean?
Your husband has been explaining your business arrangement to me, and I'm afraid I'll have to decline his generous offer.
What did you say to him?
What I always say.
Imbecile! What do you think I keep you for? Are you dancing?
No me hables así, te rompo la cabeza, mujer.
Follow! I shall speak to you as I wish.
Look, I don't wish to come between a man and his wife, but I was about to ask you to accept a small gift.
What gift?
I believe the sum mentioned was 2,000 francs.
For 1 week, yes.
Which in the current state of the market is roughly equivalent to £10. Well, here's £10, and I'll add another 250 francs, so that your efforts won't have been entirely in vain.
What do you expect to get for this?
Nothing. Except the pleasure of having enjoyed your company, Senora. Goodbye.
Signore e signori, la nave è arrivata tratta a Genova. Siete pregati di prepararvi per lo sabacco. Ladies and gentlemen, the ship has arrived in Genoa. Please prepare for disembarkation. Mesdames et messieurs...
Je ne comprends pas pourquoi il faut donner un si grand pourboire. Le service était terrible.
Je ne mérite pas beaucoup. Bonjour, monsieur.
Good morning.
We are leaving now. Will you join us? Perhaps we could share a taxi to the railway station.
Actually, I'm expecting a car to pick me up.
Ah, well, in that case, I bid you farewell.
Monsieur Matisse, I wonder if I could ask you to do a small favour for me.
Of course. Anything?
This letter, it's to my wife. Would you mind posting it for me when you arrive in Paris?
Certainly. But could you not do so yourself?
Perhaps, but nothing is certain in wartime. I think you may have a better chance of getting to a postbox than I do.
Very well, monsieur. I will take it.
Thank you.
Signore.
Good morning, Captain.
Do you still wish me to contact the police on your behalf, Mr. Graham?
No, thanks. It's all been taken care of. Mr. Cuvetli is currently making arrangements for me at the Turkish consulate.
Mr. Cuvetli?
Yes, I believe he left the ship earlier this morning.
No, sir, nobody has left the ship this morning.
But he told me he has a diplomatic laissez-passer.
Signore, I can assure you, nobody has left the ship, either with or without diplomatic laissez-passer.
You're sure?
Quite sure. Now, would you like me to contact the police for you or not?
No, thanks. It won't be necessary.
Very well, sir. Good day to you.
Is everything all right? If there is anything I can do, I would be glad to help.
Actually, yes, there is something. Would you mind coming below with me? I'd like to check Mr. Cuvetli's cabin.
Of course.
Marie, attends ici, j'ai quelque chose à faire avec Monsieur Graham.
Est-ce que tu vas?
Alors, attends ici.
Mr. Cuvetli? Mr. Cuvetli?
Perhaps he has gone already?
Possible, but the door seems to be stuck. Can you help me give it a shove?
J'aide Monsieur Graham.
Oh my God.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Restez là, Marie.
Cuvetli! Cuvetli!
I will get a doctor.
Wait, Matisse. He's dead.
Oh, no.
Has been for some time. He's cold. There's no blood. It looks as though he was strangled.
Mon Dieu. I will call the police.
No.
Why not?
The Italian police would be no help. If they found me, they'd hand me over to the Gestapo.
Why would they do this?
I told you the kind of work I do. I didn't tell you everything. My firm is helping to rearm the Turkish Navy. Cuvetli is an agent with the Turkish police. He was going to arrange safe passage for me back to England.
The car you are waiting for?
Yes. I somehow don't think it's coming for me after all. There are German agents waiting for me in the customs shed. I'm supposed to get into a car with them, a different car. And somewhere between here and Santa Margherita I will be killed.
Robert, que fais-tu?
You must go with your wife.
No, I must help you. What should I do? We can't fight them.
Help me find Cuvetli's pistol. He must have had one.
Monsieur, I have a pistol.
Really?
Yes. It belongs to my wife. It is only a derringer. She insisted on carrying it while we were in Eskişehir. I will get it for you. Wait.
Thank you, Matisse. I took one last look at Cuvetli before covering him with a blanket. His face was the colour of dirty clay, and there were red marks on his neck. At that moment, there seemed to be only one thing of importance in the world: that his death should be neither stupid nor grotesque, and that it should be useless only to the men who had murdered him. I searched his cabin for a pistol, but found nothing. Of course, by now, it would be at the bottom of the sea.
Voila. The derringer. There are 3 bullets, you see? And this is the safety.
What did you tell your wife?
What should I tell her? I told her your need of a pistol was greater than hers.
Thank you, monsieur.
I would fight them with you, if I could.
I fear that'd be futile, monsieur. There are 5 of them, all armed. We have 1 derringer and 3 bullets between us. Go with your wife.
I do so reluctantly.
If you have time before catching your train, you could telephone the Turkish consulate to tell them that Cuvetli is dead. and that I'd been taken by German agents using the names Haller and Mavrodopoulos.
Haller and Mavrodopoulos. I will remember.
Thank you.
Bonne chance, monsieur. I hope we meet again.
Vous êtes tout là-bas.
Rien, chérie. Allons-y.
Bonnet, of course.
Yes.
Hello again. This is Mr. Ernestin, Mr. Balescu, Mr. Yarna. Allora, andiamo.
Aren't you going to search me?
What for?
In case I'm armed.
Ah, yes. A man of my kind would never risk his skin against an armed man, eh?
I think the word I used was scum.
You think I'm scared of a man like you?
Yes, I do. I think you're a coward. Do your friends speak English? Do they know what coward means?
I already took your gun and threw it in the sea.
Well, maybe I have another. One that you didn't find.
You think I'm an idiot?
Not just an idiot, a coward too, remember?
What the hell are you doing? Get up, get on your feet.
Help him up. Get him into the car quickly. The customs men are looking. Hurry.
Signore, cosa c'era?
Mi dispiace, signore. I miei amici avevano un piccolo disaccordo. Va tutto bene. Adesso andiamo via.
Va bene. Sei al sicuro?
Assolutamente sì, grazie. Grazie mille. Get in the car.
Muller sat next to me on the back seat. Banat and the man wearing an ulster sat on the pull-down seats opposite us, with their backs to the driver.
Banat, you imbecile! What is the matter with you? I was told you were a professional.
Be quiet, old man.
Don't you tell me to be quiet. I'd happily shoot you dead right now.
All right, I won't tell you to be quiet. Let's be calm. Everything is fine.
I should have had you shot in Istanbul. I should have left you to the Turks in Gallipoli.
Gandmangam?
In English.
He doesn't speak English.
Well, then he should shut up. I've told you, I don't want talking amongst yourselves.
Înțelegi?
Da, are o față ca un cul.
Wasn't that the turning for Santa Margherita? We just went past the sign.
There's more than one way to get to Santa Margherita.
Ai auzit? Zici că am văzut un indicator spre Santa Margarita.
English.
English.
Oh, I meant to ask you. I didn't see Cuvetli this morning, did you?
No, but I'm sure he will not bother us.
How can you be sure?
Well, he's probably writing a report to Colonel Hackey. I advise you to forget all about him. Now, if you will excuse me, I am going to take a nap. Please wake me when we arrive at our destination.
I knew that my chances of surviving the next hour were now practically non-existent. I felt fear, but I knew that if I surrendered to it, I would be lost.
Is this the famous English sang-froid?
I promised you that this place was amusing, didn't I?
Are you thinking of this lady in England who is your wife?
Can you imagine that I would let one man endanger what we have achieved? I am ready to give my life for it.
40 years wasn't a bad innings, I thought. I had to die sooner or later, and I felt sure there were many young men in Europe at that moment who would have regarded 40 years as an enviable achievement. And death would not be so bad. A moment of astonishment, and it would be over. I thought of Cuvetli, and I was ready.
Why have we stopped?
Because, Mr. Graham, this is as far as you are going.
What do you mean?
Oh, come. You must have known.
Known what?
This is where you will be leaving us, Mr. Graham. But before you do, I have a favor to ask of you. As you have already caused me so much trouble and expense, would it be too much to ask you not to cause me any more? When Mr. Barnard invites you to get out of the car, please, would you do so without argument or physical protest? If you cannot consider your own dignity at such a time, then at least think of the upholstery of the car. It would be very expensive to clean.
The upholstery? That's funny, you're funny.
I shot Bernat first, at close range in the face. It was not pleasant. The second bullet killed the man in the ulster. I rolled across Bernat and out of the car door. The fuel tank of a Citroën C12 is located behind the rear axle to the outboard side of the frame, and I fired my last shot into it. The whole thing went up with Muller still inside.
And then what?
I ran. There were trees. I ran into the trees and kept running. I didn't look back. Eventually I came to a village and telephoned you.
Your friend, Mr. Matisse, gave us two names, Haller and Mavrodopoulos.
Yes. I believe they're both dead.
And what about the other men, the Romanians?
I don't know. Is Matisse still here?
He had to catch a train. The Italians are not well disposed towards us Turks at the moment, as you might imagine, so the sooner we get you onto a train too, the better. We've had word that Cuvetli's body has been found. Every minute increases the chances of your being wanted by the Italian police.
I'm sorry about Cuvetli. I liked him very much.
He was a patriot. We should go. The train to Paris leaves Genoa at 4. It stops at Asti just after 5. I'll drive you there myself, but we must hurry.
Messieurs, dames, signori, signore, we have arrived at the French border. Please have your tickets and passports ready for inspection by the police. Thank you. Please do not leave the train until the inspection is completed. Thank you.
Passport, please.
Passport, please.
Matisse. Monsieur Graham. Dieu merci.
I am so glad to see you.
And are you? You're well?
I am well. Thanks to you and this little pistol of yours.
Monsieur, the police?
Yes, of course. You'll notice it's been fired. I'm afraid I haven't had time to clean it.
I'm glad that it was useful for you. One day you must tell me.
I will.
Your passport, please, sir.
There you are.
Merci, monsieur.
Thanks.
Passport, please.
Oh, by the way, you haven't posted that letter yet, have you? The one to my wife?
Not yet, no.
Could I have it back? Only there's no need to send it anymore. I'll be seeing her in a few days.
Of course, I will get it immediately.
Robert!
Oui, chérie?
Madame Matisse.
Oh, you again.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Robert, I cannot close the window. Je gèle ici.
Will you join us for dinner? They begin serving at 6.
What an excellent idea. I would like that very much.
Good. One moment. Here is your letter. Meanwhile, I shall be discreet. You may depend on it.
What is there to be discreet about?
Monsieur and I have made a plot to blow up the Bank of France, seize the Chamber of Deputies, and set up a communist government.
Robert, you should not say such things, even as a joke.
You will see if it is a joke when we drag those capitalist reptiles from their great houses and cut them to pieces with our machine guns.
Robert, if anyone heard you say that...
Let them hear!
I'll see you at dinner.
Oui.
Ah, it is the Englishman. I have been waiting for you.
Oh, hello.
You are still angry with me?
No, I could never be angry with you for very long, Signora.
Good. I was about to go to the dining car. Would you care to join me?
I'm already spoken for. I'm dining with Madame and Monsieur Matisse this evening.
Ah. Well, another time, perhaps.
Yes. Another time. She thought about saying something else, but didn't. Instead, she smiled and walked the other way down the corridor. I watched her until a door closed behind her and she disappeared from view. In the back streets of my mind, another door was closing for the last time. Josette was part of the world beyond that door, the world into which I had stepped when Bernat had fired those 3 shots at me in the Adler Palace Hotel, and which I had left as I ran from the burning car in the hills above Genoa, with the screams of dying men ringing in my ears. Men I had killed. Men whose blood even now was matted in my hair and drying in the cloth of my grey flannel suit. Now I was on my way back to my own world, to my house and my car and my dogs and my wife. It would be exactly the same as when I had left it. Nothing would be changed in that world. Nothing except myself.
In Eric Ambler's Journey into Fear, dramatised by Nick Perry, Alec Graham was played by Daniel Rigby, Muller by Matthew Marsh, Mr. Covetley, Attila Akinci, Josette, Olivia Ross, and Bernat and Jose by Simon Scardifield. Matisse was played by Sam Dale, Madame Matisse, Carolyn Pickles, Balescu, Ronnie Jutti, and the captain by Christopher Harper. The director was Sasha Yevtushenko.
And next